boobs.
We're killing me smalls.
$5.
Welcome to Lunch Check and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to Lunch Check and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
But the time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the lot. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a
Oh
time.
God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the lot. I'm doing nothing but standing on the lot.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lunch Check and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to Lunch Check and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right. It's all my fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
Laz is not. Laz,
What?
Roll.
What?
we can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Did you not have an open mic or something?
It should be open. I said it open.
Roll.
It wasn't working, so you might want to say that intro again.
Well, no big deal. It's on tape. People will get it. Pick it up. Come on now. Hello? Anybody home? Knock knock. Class.
All right.
Anyway, this is Laz. And that's
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Technical Difficulties, Laz and Jack.
It wouldn't be a Monday, you know what I'm saying?
It's a Monday.
I'm still asleep.
Short weekend for certain people around here, especially Arius had a very short weekend.
Very short
Didn't
weekend,
have
that's
anything
right.
to do.
Now, of course, it is Monday, June 26, 2017, here inside Shroud Avatar, and I'd like to welcome everybody to today's show. Of course, yes, one heck of a short weekend. Yeah, I tell you, though, time did fly by.
I can't believe someone stayed on the 48-hour stream for all 49 hours.
Oh, man, I tell you what. Elena Strongbow, thank you very much. And, right off the bat, let's start off the day properly. Got to give big shout-outs and big props to everybody out there who chipped in, came out, and help support the Just One Life cause over the weekend. Of course, that's probably what we're going to talk.
Don't forget that's still ongoing.
Yes.
And so that is not completed. So if you want to support the Just One Life campaign, you can do that on areafund.org and just click on the Support the Just One Life button.
That is right. And, of course, I got to thank all those streamers out there who came out to help. I mean, it was amazing. Streamers came out, the viewers came out, the gamers came out and did their thing over the weekend. And we'll have some more on that. Of course, Arius did a bang-up job getting this all together. And Texas supplied us with all sorts of little tidbits information. But let's get back to the news real quick, and we'll come back to that right after we get the basics out of the way for the good boys and girls today. And tell them all about the weekend and all the fun we had and what happened throughout the weekend, if they were not there.
Something happened.
Okay,
so
this is a great weekend.
Since it is Monday, that means that over the weekend, on Friday, that thing was released that comes out every single week, and that is the update of the Avatar. This was episode number 233, which came out on
33.
Friday. 233.
Now, didn't you get the memo from the nurse about some kind of, cover up?
You know what?
Russians did it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's it right there. It's a big shiny
I
thing.
don't know.
Russians did it.
No.
Anyway.
You act like you don't like the top of my head. You act like that it's not a reflective surface. It is a reflective surface. And from there, don't forget, let's see, update of the Avatar number 233. Don't forget, we've got the Isle of the Storms, a little bit of polish coming up in release 43 with some before and after pictures so we can see the new artwork for Arabella and the fact that she's wearing a little hood. Then after that,
A
little bit of polish by List Rostov, the Energy Vortex himself.
The Energy Vortex.
Yes, he added a lot of trees. It's a canopy.
Is it canopy?
Canopy.
I like canopy.
Yeah. I know. It's like trees. And then blue fire.
Pretty little
Woo!
tree. We're going to put a little tree right over here. And a little tree right over here. And how about a little red tree right over here?
We need more Bob Ross inspiration for the Energy Vortex. And then from there,
yeah, they could put a little rendition of a Bob Ross painting in for people to decorate with, as a little tribute or a memorial. Yeah, just saying.
well, some of the devs I don't think were alive at all during Bob Ross's run.
No, come on.
Hey, there's some young blood there.
Yeah, there
I
is, but
can't
even
remember.
then, I mean, he hasn't been gone that long.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I'm having.
Besides the internet meme going, he died in 1995, dude.
Yeah, well, he hasn't been gone that long. 20 years. Yeah, okay.
My high school reunion's older than he is. Or is older than he's been dead. Yeah, 1995. I think there are some people in the office that were born around 1995.
Okay, I give you that.
I can't remember. So there might be some people that are completely unaware of who Bob Ross is, other than internet memes. They didn't get to watch the pleasure of being a kid watching PBS.
Don't they still play replays on PBS? Yeah, who watches PBS these days? That's not today's generation.
It's paid for.
PBS. Is that a new game?
Yeah. And if you'd like to see what I was searching, $174,000 mobile home or motor home, Class B. Seriously, $174,000.
Yeah, drive that.
Sure you
I know,
can.
you could. I mean, it's
Have you?
yeah, $174,000, man. I'll send you a little WhatsApp because you need to upgrade your house.
Every other
I
day.
know you
we
live in
got
California,
one.
so this is discount, and it probably is doubling the square footage in your house.
I don't think so.
Jack's gonna become a wandering pirate. He's gonna go from
Something
fair
like
to
that.
fair,
Not
I
at
don't know.
that price, man.
drinking mead and chasing fair maidens.
And I think I've only had a couple sips of mead so far, which is pretty funny. Okay, so also we have Scotty,
Scotty
who's done some
Jones.
updates to the crypt of the avatar. So you've got some before and after pictures here, and some processing. And I think I've seen that guy before on that looks like the
guy on the cover.
I think
of
I've seen this guy that's on the Crypt of the Avatar. I think I've seen him before. I don't know where I've seen him before, but I think I've seen. Do you think you've seen it? Does he look familiar to you?
I don't know. I vaguely familiar. Vaguely.
Yeah.
Something about the haircut and mustache just reminds me of somebody.
Well, the ponytail reminds me of somebody.
Yeah.
But I was going to say,
wasn't it that guy from 21 Jump Street?
Which one? The original TV show or the?
You want to go
movie?
retro? You got to go right back to the original. Also, long before those developers.
Okay. Yeah. And I
not
enjoyed
not
21
the
Jump
movie,
Street as a
kids.
kid.
Not the movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed the TV show for some odd reason. So the Crypt of the Avatar was updated, but not the entire scene. So, and just a little bit of touches in there. So it will probably be updated again in the near future. And then don't forget, Graph Gem Mines is being redone again.
Redone
For the third time?
Now,
Would this
let's
be the
remind
third
people.
time the Graph Gem Mines?
They're telling you up front. All they did was add to it. They did not modify the mine, people. Graph Gem Mines was an original.
Adding a large cavern area
It goes to copper.
that is infested with kobolds and water elementals, and also encrusted with tons of crystal nodes. So this is
Flooded cavern.
Try mine one of those and see what happens.
it's probably going to be behind the 17th broken wall in the Graph Gem Mines. I wonder if I can still remember how to get to the bottom of the Graph Gem Mines, even though I haven't been there in months.
Simple. Follow the tracks to the right.
Shh.
Boy, there's going to be an amusement park in there, right?
You really want to get a good laugh. Is of course I came in around the time when again everything was really going live full time, and the Mad Hermit was still doing his videos. And he had his Graph Gem Mines video because the gems were worth like some stupid number.
2,000.
Yeah,
2,000 gold each.
And everybody and their dog was running out to the gem mines. And thanks to his videos, that's how I learned my way around the Graph Gem Mines.
You had to take a video to figure it out. It's pretty bad.
Hey, I was brand
Getting
new.
old.
May I?
You need to pull out the graph paper and draw that stuff out yourself.
May I interrupt and say something for
Yes,
You may.
I just wanted to let everyone know and let you guys know that the last of the final prizes of from the drawings from last night, I went to bed, so I just sent all of those out. Those are all out there. So if there's anybody watching that won something at the end last night, you now have mail. Thank you. Sorry.
You've got
Just want to let you
mail.
know. It's done. It's done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I
you can go
think
back
I
to sleep.
only saw one person out there earlier who said that was Jurgelson. He never got his gift card, but of course, there you go. And again, the other prizes, digital prizes, will be handed out. Just touch on that real quick. After release 43. Once they get release 43 out the door on Thursday, those prizes will become available and will be distributed then. So just a quick reminder. Again, we're going to come back and visit that after the updated avatar here. So plenty of time to get that in. Moo!
Yeah,
and right
then-
along.
Yeah, when the show started, I was sitting there typing this stuff in.
Okay. We also have the update of Celestis, which is along the perennial coast. It's one of the wealthier regions, and it's being completely rebuilt in Release 43.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
And this is also being done by Seawolf.
See,
And there's going to be a Kabuki stage on there.
Kabuki.
Yeah.
Family Guy Kabuki.
Laz does. It's
That's gonna be sitting on the stage.
It's not a bukkake stage.
Oh, damn it.
Kabuki.
Oh,
Kabuki.
That's a
What's
type
the
of theater,
difference?
man. Bukkake is
That's down on his knees and then gets showered. That's what.
Bukkake stages only lead to shit shows.
You saw that in episode, didn't you? Yeah, that's why he's laughing so hard.
I was going to get a pearl necklace
Kabuki.
and everything else.
Look at his pearl face.
Shapoopy.
Yeah. And then don't forget, Seawolf did a great job of updating the scenes to the Asian-inspired something or other. Don't forget, coming up in a few weeks, we've got
Not
Lord
this
British's
week.
birthday
Next
bash.
week. Coming up next week.
I said a
This
few-
week,
I said a
release
few
43.
weeks.
Not a few
A
weeks.
few weeks.
Next week. Not a few weeks. Not this week. Next week. A few weeks is
His
the week
birthday is
after.
his birthday is July 4th. Okay, next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Lord British's birthday is next week.
8 days away.
Followed
A
by
few weeks for crying out loud.
his birthday's not 8 days away. That would be Wednesday.
I'm sorry. I miscounted.
1, 2, 3.
8 days away. Yeah, I was right. Bite me.
57 days away. We've got Lord British's birthday, followed by some fireworks, some lack of sleep, something, and a little telethon that's going to only be
It's
like
a
6
wee
hours.
telethon. It's going to be
It's
a half.
It's a minor telethon. Here areas can actually arrange a 48-hour telethon, and Portalarium's doing a 6-hour telethon. It's all good. Impromptu 6-hour telethon.
Yeah.
Areas. Love you, baby.
I love you too, guys.
Yeah. And don't forget, a bunch of items are going to be expiring, including Laz.
Laz is expiring.
Expired.
Like milk. I tell you, it's like
Yeah.
milk.
Bukkake.
He's getting a little chunky.
Kabuki.
I'd like 6,000 chicken vaginas, please.
That's right.
The world's most expensive meal
The
ever.
world's most expensive meal.
Hummingbird tongue. It's
We'll
full
talking about that on Cinco de Mayo. Okay, don't forget, on the free trial, number 3 is coming up
Starting next Monday. That's right.
July 3rd through the 26th.
That
Why-
is
why is
basically
it here?
the whole month, folks. They're going to get the weekends patches out
Pretty
on
close.
Monday. They're giving everybody free access, and that's going straight through to release 44. So the whole month right after the weekend is going to be open for free trial, and I think that's indicative of what we've been foretelling of the month free trial for people to come on in and get acclimated with the game, hopefully.
Justin wants everybody to know that she got a solid 3 hours of sleep last night.
Solid 3 hours. Good for you.
And she's saying that everybody can bite her.
Yes.
She prefers
Yay.
the bites to be on certain body parts.
Nibble, nibble. Mm.
Nibble, nibble. Yeah. It's not suckle there, Laz. It's nibble,
Hey, you
nibble.
know.
And when you're nibbling, you're supposed to have your teeth in. Although suckling, they prefer the teeth to be out.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Free trial.
Little teeth
Free trial
tease never hurt
coming up.
anybody.
Whatever. Don't forget the The Ask Me Anything from Reddit has been archived, and it is available on the Soda official page, not the /r/Shroud of the Avatar, but Soda_official. This weekend,
official.
Yep. Well, in a couple of days, Lord British is going to be in Barcelona accepting a award and doing a presentation
award?
at Game Lab, an honorary award.
And you can meet him by going.
Actually, should we point out the fact that they misspelled honorary?
Okay.
Honorary.
It's a little honorary.
It's not. It's not honorary. It's not ornery. It's not honorary. It's honor. Yes. Then if you're going to be attending Comic-Con out in San Diego on July 20th to the 23rd, you can expect to see Lord British and Star Long doing things and talking about story completion, probably. And quite possibly taking a 3-hour cruise and getting stranded.
A 3-hour tour.
Yeah. And hi, Eagle. Hi, Elena. Donna. Rentier. Hello, everybody.
And then we covered this before we went to the break over the weekend. The community Rock Me Avatars Party Showcase Contest.
Never heard of it.
Talk about a throwback. Rock Me Avatars.
Are they going to be doing the stuttering as well?
Yeah. They didn't ask for videos. They just asked for photos. So it's pretty hard. Maybe we can get somebody to give me a Rock Me Avatars video. Anybody?
Where's the recap band when you need them?
That's right. There you go. Recap to the rescue. The space parts.
Yeah, and if you missed it on Friday, Barrick did a quick run through the new version of Celestis through Unity. And then you had the Tech Talk Tuesday, number 8, which was a continuation of the Ask Me Anything.
Tuesdays.
Yeah. Over the weekend, a bunch of Lord British items were on the flash sale. And that's pretty much all we really need to talk about, other than this 24-hour streamathon thing.
48.
Yeah, the 48-hour streamathon. Are you hanging out with Barrick these days?
I'm just reading what he's writing. Okay, 48-hour streamathon thingy. And don't forget, you know what?
That's right. If you
over
missed
$3,000.
It happened over the weekend. And got to again thank everybody. So let's go ahead and just switch on over here for a minute. Oops. That's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, don't worry.
I mean, are you talking about the 48-hour streamathon results and recap?
That's the one.
Maybe I was already there.
Well, maybe you were. What's that got to do with the price of tomatoes?
Absolutely nothing.
That's right.
Don't forget, if you want to make a donation, you need to go to airyfund.org and then click on the button on the right-hand side that says Donate to the Just One Life campaign. Depending on what you donate, you can do a custom amount, some of the pre-programmed amount for rewards, and or I should say bonus items. Bonus, including $25, you get a in-game cloak in Shroud of the Avatar. Yay! Which will be available in Release 43, and at that point in time, I will be the person probably mailing those out. You would be looking for mail from me.
Mail
or $50 also includes a custom designed poster as well as the cloak, and that was designed by our own Katrina Becker's in-game.
Trina Magencia.
Katrina Magencia. Why did I say Beckers?
I don't know. What do you got on your brain?
Trina?
Yeah.
Trina.
Katrina.
I'm sorry.
Katrina Majinski.
But on the forums, she's Trina.
Oh, well, yeah. What are you doing talking on the forums?
Nothing. Wouldn't you like to know?
No.
Maybe I've got some forum game going on.
No. I don't want to know.
Are you sure about that?
I already know too much.
Am I going to have to do that? Hey, baby.
See now.
Forum message to you and see what's going on?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, don't forget, the 48-hour streamathon happened this weekend. It actually went into the 49th hour, where a bunch of more prizes were given out, and there were a ton of people that streamed. And don't forget the official sponsors of the 48-hour streamathon, Portalarium for contributing a bunch of gifts, Tryon Worlds for donating some gifts for the game Arcade, Relics by Real for donating a bunch of physical items, Marquee Dragon for contributing some game codes, as well as other items and game codes for other games.
And Time, he did a large block of stream, bringing some viewers and quite a bit of donations during his block. Again, many of the streamers brought in donations, and again, you guys are wonderful. Everybody from the $1 donators up to we actually had somebody, and I don't know, has anybody informed Lace that she is going to be doing one of those Mastercraft sessions? There was
not just one.
There was, what's that? Not just one? Did I hear that correct? Who said that? Dex?
Me.
Oh,
me.
There were 2, 3.
Hold on. Let me scroll through the list. Okay, there's one. I can't say names.
Names.
Nope, that's not cool.
We'll call it Johnny. Johnny. We'll say Johnny.
Winner number 1.
Hector. Yep. She's going to be doing a tutoring event.
But just one.
I thought there was more than one.
And no, I've only knew of one. But yes, one of the giveaways, if you donated $250 or more, was the lower tier items, and then Lace would give you a Grandmaster tutoring event.
2 hour.
2 hours, you and 6 of your friends, and she will come to you. Break it up in sessions if need be, all sorts of good things, just to support the cause.
Actually make that 2.
There were 2, okay. 2.
Oh, because...
Did we add up Core all together to see what he came out as a total?
Well, I was going to say, didn't he match 250, so that would be a tutoring event?
Someone matched more than the 250 as well.
That was what's her name at the end there? Arius. What was her name?
I don't think she's made her donation as of yet. But that would also be a tutoring event as well. I mean,
now don't forget
because there's also a $300 donation that came in.
Well, that qualifies.
Lex had that information, and I've almost slept since then.
Yes, almost. unlike Justin, who got
passed out
a 3-hour shot in.
She got a healthy 3 hour.
Healthy 3 hours. Now, of course, don't forget the Just One Life cause is running through the end of the month. So if you want to help out, you can still go out through the end of the week and click on the link and donate. Again, there are different pledge levels out there, everything from the digital in-game cloak reward up to a combo pack that, again, you can go all the way up. Or is that only during the live stream? That doesn't matter with the tutoring event. That's throughout the whole event, correct?
Yeah, that's through the entire event.
Yes. If you want a Grandmaster tutoring event, $250 or more, and all the lower prizes, that includes T-shirt and poster, commemorative T-shirt and poster, with our community designed art from Katrina Magencia. That's right.
as I was
Not
just messaged.
Trina Beckers.
Hey,
Hey now.
Trina. I can't read it on the Katrina Magencia.
So anyway, did we cover these numbers yet?
Well, I
know I've got 'em on
mentioned them
screen.
briefly. I mentioned them briefly.
Mention them briefly. Okay.
Yes. So currently we've raised over $3,000 for the Just One Life campaign. And that also includes, or does not include, $571 that was raised off the Just One Life charity auction that was hosted on Shroud Marketplace.
I was just
A
going
few
to say.
people contributed some items, and those items were bid on by different players.
Well, let's tell them
And-
what the good folks put up on the marketplace. This is where we really get to let folks know what happened and how cool it was, because as we were going through the 48-hour live stream, we had community members coming up and going, hey, I ain't got no money, but, can I give you something to raffle off? Because we were giving away prizes. And when we realized that some of these folks were giving us some pretty valuable prizes, of course, we asked if we could auction them off. And, of course, Shroud Marketplace has a spot out there for the Airy Fund to do that. And auctioned off several pretty nifty items.
Yeah, I love the fact that there's the artifact pack that started off with originally 3 artifacts, and then during
Now, do
one
you
of
have the
streams-
list of that stuff? I mean, tell folks what was on sale. I mean, tell them what they missed, reasons to tune in for this stuff in the future.
Well, there was the Druid Townhome, which is the Druid tree that fits on a town-sized lot, that actually went for $75, which is half off the price that was on the add-on store when it was expired. But like the artifact pack rings that went where it was originally 3 artifacts, and then during I forgot who streamed it, Core stream, one of the guys got a drop, and then he decided, hey, you know what, this is the first artifact I've ever gotten, but I'm going to go ahead and donate it out to this, and boom, and then from there it's like that's added to the artifact pack, so that becomes the bonus. Then after that, you also had the everything but the lot.
Everything but
yeah,
the
the
lot.
lot.
That was a
so
great package. That was a great package.
It was a village house. It was a basement hatch, a bunch of trees, and a little bit of everything. A few other things were up there for the auctions, and I can only see the 2 that have not yet been paid for. But yeah, I mean, the fact that Shroud Marketplace provided this space, and I don't know if you noticed, but during that telethon, there was a couple new vendors that also registered, and they started adding some items onto the marketplace as well.
I did not. Again, we were hosting the whole shebang over here on NBNN.
Yeah.
And again, I can't thank all the streamers enough for coming on over, streaming, dual streaming, doing all they did to support us over here, and coming on over and doing their streams for this cause over here on NBNN. And it really means a lot to us here. And it was just a great weekend. A couple of little small hitches in connectivity, but for the most part, 48 hours nonstop. Streamers playing all sorts of different games. I think out of all of them, most people were intrigued by the Friday the 13th portions. Watching Jason go out and kill people, that was pretty different. Or being able to play Jason and kill your friends.
Hey, and remember, the fun part about like streaming inside of a PvP zone is when Corpor just comes up and decides to say hi to you while you're trying to kill a phoenix.
Hello, with his little dagger. But yes, It was a great event, and we are still a wee bit tired after the weekend. Covering a 48-hour live stream is not an easy event, as Arius will tell you. And Arius, and at this point, I'm going to ask you to just step on up and tell the folks, what you want to tell them. You thank who you would like to thank. And just your take on the whole 48-hour, the whole thing. Let's get a recap from Arius. How about that?
Oh man.
Can you think?
Have you had enough coffee to put those thoughts in motion yet?
I've got about half a cup of coffee in me at the moment. I'm sitting here typing. I'm responding to the to all these messages I'm getting, in my mailbox about, hey, I got this, hey, I won this, hey, I won this, and I'm doing the spreadsheet, and this is me waking up. So, all right, let me cover up the event. So the event started at midnight. Well, for me, it started a little bit before that, but it started
a couple
midnight.
Weeks ago.
Yeah. And the sleep's been going away ever since. And then we did this wonderful introduction there in the very beginning, and the beginning went well. Of course, the interesting thing is that I had an audio glitch in the beginning, and I had an audio glitch at the very end. So I don't know. It was like some fake thing, but nowhere like in my 4-hour sets in between, none of that. But anyway, everyone gathered up in Diamond Fields. We talked about the program. I kind of introduced everything, and then we ran around. We had a lot of fun. All the streamers came in one by one. We got to Elena. We got to Marquis Dragon. Marquis did 5 hours. Brought in some really good money. And throughout the day, we just kept switching up streamers. We had Ark being played. We had the Friday the 13th being played. We had various other games all being played. We had support by Portalarium. We had support by Tryon Worlds. We had support from Marquis Dragon game codes. We have support by Relics by Real. All these people, these companies coming together to provide prizes for all the streamers. The streamers going out trying to do their thing, giving out prizes all throughout. I would just say it was a really awesome time. Then by night 2, I cried like a baby on stream.
I was going to say, the emotions were running high. Several different streamers, several different points throughout. I believe not only were the streamers, telling a tale and they got emotional, but the audience was choked up several times throughout listening to some of the stories and why we're out there doing what we're doing. And anyway, couldn't finish up there because you
Mark
really
talked about bullying. Core talked about how it was incredibly impersonal to him. York talked about how it was talked about how it was incredibly personal to him. I talked about how it was incredibly personal to me. I played Lace's video. That led into day 2. It was just amazing. Again, the streamers just picked up and took the ball and going through. We even touched on our Latin community and we showed support for that. We had some GTA was being played. We had some
that brought me back. I haven't played GTA in God knows how long, so watching somebody out doing that
I played the original GTA.
Yeah, I mean, you know how long ago that was? Absolutely, and it's probably been that long since I played.
Then we went back, did some Ark. There was some arcade in there also, which was great, which I intended to stream, but on night 2, at midnight during my set, we did a hunt down and find a newbie, and a whole group of us went in game. And we went searching through the new towns just north of Sultan, and we went out there and into the new zone in the outskirts, and we found a new player.
Now
it was his 3rd day, I believe, in game.
I hope you don't mind, but during the Hospitalers meeting on Sunday, people asked what we were doing with new player interaction, and I told them about your quest during that. and the creation of the Adopt a Newbie program, started by your own Arius Coilmore over here. And yes, they went out to adopt a newbie, which I thought was a great idea. So.
Yep, because it was like, well, we could go kill the Phoenix because we did the dragon earlier. Oh yeah, we did the dragons on day one like multiple times too. But I was like, let's go find a new player instead, and that led to people like our own Guardian Spiff here, crafting the new player a crossbow. There was armor given to him. There was a sword and board given to him. Teleport and recall scrolls, arrows. We got him set, and we gave him money.
Pack, as it would
a
be.
newbie starter pack is effectively what we did. Yes, really nice one.
Now, of course, on mention of Spiff, Spiff went ahead right off the bat when he saw people giving donations, and he's wearing one right now. He donated a bunch of those rainbow cloaks to the cause to give away, and I just wanted to thank him for that. A lot of people got those handed out.
Thank you. And that brought us through into the evening, and then we hit 5 o'clock yesterday, and I black out. No, and that was you guys. And what was the name of that game we played? Screw the neighbor.
Screw your neighbor. And a lot of people, once they realized what it was, were really starting to get into it, because we went out to a couple areas, and usually it's just Jack and I out there by ourselves. So it's a lot easier when you're playing two people, because it's only you or the other guy who all the monsters are attacking.
When it's a whole scene that's in the party together, so well, if party of 8 in a scene, and everybody's running around, even though no one died that I'm aware of, because it was a relatively low level hunting scene.
Saved poor Wayne Klotz.
Yeah.
A couple of people decided that they needed to save me too, because my health got a little low. It's one where it's like everybody started getting into the spirit of Screw Your Neighbor and started trying to get to the next resource and laughing at people that were skipping resources, including the fish. Because fish is a resource. No resource left behind.
No resource left behind. But it was great, because at one point then, it was, and you would see somebody running for the tree, or see somebody running for an ore node, or people were going, screw that, I'm going for the garlic that nobody's touching. And it was rather fun, because not only did we have our party of 8, but then a bunch of other people came out to the scene to join in the fracas. And it was a good time, of course. Wayne Klotz, action news reporter here on NBNN, got to report a very rare scene, which was Jack and I getting off of our asses and actually leaving the lot.
Left the lot.
It was crazy. I was trying to play Wayne while I was DJing on WRFB, while I was also giving away prizes. And then when the M60 raid hit,
the M60 raid. Again, there's just so much great stuff that happened over the weekend. And thank you, M60. His stream came in and raided us, and believe me, they let the dogs out. And those puppies were fun.
Laz's connection died.
And then they crashed me. That's right. They flooded my stream.
There temporarily. I was multitasking like a sun gun this weekend. It was healthy. Now this is ultimately to the end of everything, and then Court came back on. But ultimately at the event itself, I found myself, funny enough, and this is during night 1 really. I found myself trying to lay down for a little bit, and what I realized was that everything that we were doing made me feel better. Like, I know that, not to sound weird or over dramatic, no, but like I actually felt better whenever I laid down to go to sleep, because I I don't know. It's just doing something. It like removes some like. Sometimes I have like not so healthy mental thoughts and stuff like that, and it just made me feel like a better person. And so this has been a really good experience for me, and I'm glad that a lot of people touched me personally, and we've all reached out and touched other people. And no, but it's true though. I mean,
Reach out
Vector.
and touch somebody. 45-minute
Gamer.
long group
That
hug.
made
We were
with
touching all
everything.
sorts of things, I tell you.
And he touched he touched my heart, and somebody touched my butt in a hug. But anyway, it was great. It was amazing.
Yes,
I would
a
call
good
it
time
op
was had by
success.
all. We raised a nice amount of money for a good cause, and again, we will be doing more of this stuff in the future. But great to see the people come out, and just great to see all the enthusiasm behind this. And again, this was a learning experience as well. We'd never done a
and not
48-hour
only
live
that,
stream.
You have to remember that the Airy Fund is gamers helping gamers and providing good works through gaming. And so if you know of a campaign or a charity that needs a little bit of additional help, or you know of a gamer in need, you can always go to airyfund.org and then click on the need assistance link, and then you can actually, you know what? The Airy Fund might be able to help you. Or
That's right.
somebody that you care about.
And again,
So,
we
yes.
support community causes. If there's a cause out there close to your heart, don't hesitate to bring it to our attention and recommend it, especially if there's big awareness going on. We are more than willing to look at anything, and if we can do something, we will, believe me. Gamers helping gamers. I love this shit, I tell you. But you know what time
I
it
like
is
to think
there,
of it-
Jackie?
No, go ahead.
It's time to say hi to Bard.
Bard?
Lord,
The Bard.
Hi, Bard.
Bard.
I want
bard's
that
right in front of us.
cobalt staff.
Well, go take it off of him. What's stopping you?
Yeah.
Pardon me, sir. Hi, Arius. Squimore Wands here. I'd like to talk to you about your staff.
I want to know why this NPC is named Bard when it's,
Bard.
look what she's wearing. And that's an NPC.
I don't know.
Okay.
Which Bard you talking about? Fiona?
No?
The two NPCs, they're just literally gliding across the floor.
I gotta get the big picture out here.
Laz doesn't know. Okay, so don't forget, NBNN Community Calendar is available on your electronic devices. Just go to the appropriate store, that being the Google Play Store, the Android or the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. Do a search for NBNN and find the NBNN app, which has the best links to all the great things that you need in your life related to Shroud of the Avatar.
That's right. You're a
Including
new player, you're
not-
an old hat. There's information you can use out there,
It's all the best links to everything that you need.
including us.
And that includes the community calendar, which is available on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button at the top. And don't forget, the community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available calendars that Laz knows about. And if you have a Google public calendar and your event's not listed and you want it listed, and so that way we can talk about it, just email news@nbnn.info,
This guy.
and that guy will eventually get it added. All times on the community calendar, Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia time.
At 12 and 6 on the clock, around the clock,
Around the
two
clock.
idiots. on WRFB.
WRFB.
Interpret the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch at 2 p.m. on Avatar's Radio. Grumpy Old Gamers taking over the airwaves to take the alternative route.
The alternative
At
route.
7 p.m., you need to go to the pub of Extraordinary Thought.
Hey, Jack, you want to go
Because
to the pub?
you know what? The pub of Extraordinary Thought?
Of course.
Where
Why?
there's a weekly open role-playing event in Verit Chaos is occurring.
'Cause I'd like a little adventure.
Oh, all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere. Yay. And if that's not your thing and you'd rather listen to the radio, you can always tune into WRFB
WRFB.
for the 70s at 7. At 8 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, Monday nights with DJ Killy. At 9 o'clock, the Order of Vengeance is having their guild meeting in the Town of Vengeance. Go slay them for more information. At the final event of the evening is going to be the Record Room on WRFB.
WRFB.
And that's our community calendar for this Monday, June 26th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Of the Avatar. That's right.
Yes.
Always something going on out there in the world. Even if it's a quiet night, there's always something you can do, always something to see. And if not, come see us. One of us is probably sitting on the lot here hanging out.
Quite possibly.
Yes, it's a world record for sitting on a lot, this guy. A little tired
Depends on
there,
the day.
Jack? You need a little nap,
time.
little siesta.
Nap time. Yep.
Alrighty, so
Man, I'm
about
sure
that
Justin's-
time. What's that?
If she saw me yawn, if Justin saw me yawn, she'd be
Oh
like,
well,
"Cut
I
that out."
got the skinny on what the actual commentary was in that earlier conversation. So, yeah,
What
no
are you talking
worries.
about? The skinny. Do I need to,
She told me what she
I-
actually said to you and how
Wait,
you how
wait,
you
what did she-
misinterpreted it.
what did she say that she actually said?
Oh, let me go back here.
Yeah.
And she said that your lack of sleep can bite me. That's what she said. That's what she said.
dang
She
it.
said.
Uh-huh. Actually, it is exactly what she said.
I love you anyway.
I've got
baby. You know that.
I've got
Love
the
you
screenshot
guys.
to prove it too. Yeah. Love you, baby.
That's right.
Sleep.
Of course, coming to that time of the day where time is our enemy. We only do an hour here every single day, Monday through Friday. You can catch us bringing you the latest in news and events happening right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Try and keep you updated on what's happening, what's hot, what's not. And, of course, taking your opinions, taking your info, and doing what we can out there in the world. Now, I see ASO Wonder back here today, and ASO, if you're listening, assuming that ASO was on this morning, playing some tunes and keeping everybody occupied during the early morning hours. And good to see him.
Unfortunately, I was not. I'm still trying to get better here. As
Yeah,
you
I
can
was
probably
gonna
hear my
say,
voice.
I heard you. You said you were back in action, but okay, good to see
thought
you
I
here on
was.
set at least.
I went back down over the weekend, so I'm
Oh,
starting to feel better today.
You got to stop
you for the
hanging
gift,
out in those
ASO.
48-hour live streams, man. I tell you.
I was hanging out in bed.
But good to see you up and about at least. We haven't seen you in about a better part of a week, so welcome back. And again, get
Thank
well. One of those things we always say around here is in real life first. Nothing takes precedence more than your health and well-being, family relationships, and all that good stuff. We're gonna be here. We're not going anywhere, and even we take a break for real life stuff when we have to.
Sometimes.
What's he doing?
I have to take a screenshot
Oh,
so that way I can send it to Justin for the comment from Led Zepp.
I don't know how you're taking a screen. Oh, you're taking a screenshot. I see on the screen. I got you.
I'm
You
taking
weren't
a shot of my
showing us.
screen, man.
You weren't showing us
No.
something. I got it. But of
Although
course,
that's
again,
right.
I want to thank all the good folks who came out over the weekend. I can't express my gratitude enough to everybody who joined in. And Arius, you knocked it out of the park, my friend. Great job. We can't express how much we appreciate all the hard work you put into doing this. And the streamers, man, they loved you. The public loved you. Many of the testimonials and comments were, Arius asked, and that was all that they needed to. Arius asked, so of course I was on board, man. One of the greatest things I've heard.
That
So
was amazing.
Big props out to you. So when you ever have those little doubts in the back of your head, my friend, just remember all those people who just said, I did it because Arius asked, and you'll never have a doubt ever again. That's all I'm going to say to you on that one. He knows what I mean. He knows exactly what I mean. And, of course, I want to thank all the sponsors out there over the weekend. Again, Portalarium, Tryon Worlds, Marquee Dragon Game Codes, Relic Spiral, and, of course, all our regular sponsors here, the Novia Lottery. Don't forget, you can get your tickets over in Minewint. Lottery drawings are every Sunday at noon Central Time. Still ASO, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The good folks and official sponsors of NBNN, the Arkansashire Markham Farms, for all your vegetables, ales, reagents. Special orders are not a problem. Contact them over at Dawn's Keep, just south of Central Brittany, or on the Shroud Marketplace, or just hit Dex or Arkansashire up, and these guys will get you taken care of. I'm sure if you put a buzz in Jack's here, Jack can get you in touch with them. Jack's like, no, my supply. The BMC would like you to come on down and check them out at Black Rock Cove over in the Exeter region, or in the Quell region, right next to the Exeter Mines in the town of Exeter. They've got rock bottom pricing for all your crafting needs. Go check them out. Relics by Rild, I mentioned them once, I'll mention them again, because if you want to go out and get some of your swag on, and you want to save a little money when you're buying your swag, you can use the promo code NBNN when you check out Relics by Rild, and save 10% on all that swag. Jacob White over at Soda Map, just got to give that shout out. And last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com. Shroud Marketplace, knocking it out of the park again. With those auctions, and the great thing about the marketplace is we were able to throw those auctions up as they were coming in. So great stuff there.
It's a great thing, and you know what, the great thing about the marketplace really is that each vendor is responsible for their own inventory, and so you know what, if they're responsible for putting their items up, they're responsible for for actually setting the prices and doing everything else. It's kind of like all of, how like whenever you go to Amazon and then it's like, and also from these sellers, that's all it is. It's from these sellers. And so they're responsible for maintaining everything. And occasionally bad things happen that way, but you know what?
Well, I think it
Shroud Marketplace,
a healthier marketplace, because the other sellers see exactly what's up for sale. And now we get competitive because it's not this PM me stuff and blind bids. You can see what they're going, and a lot of these sellers are using the make an offer button as well. So you can click on make an offer.
A few of them are.
Yeah. Great stuff.
And don't forget to check out Skella's General Store.
Who?
Where he's added Skella, one of the newest vendors, who's added a dragon neck bone and some fustian epic cloth chest armor. I know, it's like, who doesn't need a neck bone?
Need a little neck bone.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah. Other person that registered this weekend for a shop was Salvatoria. Currently doesn't have anything up yet, but that'll probably be coming real soon. But that's what, 55 vendors now on Shroud Marketplace?
I don't know.
That
The
are
list-
different players.
The list is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
long since Synesis stuff and Weddings by More opened up back
I
in the
know.
day.
It's like,
I just want to shout out to this real quick, in that there were, to my knowledge, there were no previous plans on having the marketplace for the event, and then literally hours before the event, that whole thing all started off with the friend of mine that wanted
Absolutely.
to put up that roll-out deed, and from that, an outpouring of players were like, "Hey, let's put this up for charity. Hey,
We
let's put
want
this
in.
up for charity."
That's
That was
right.
awesome.
We want in.
So shout out to everyone, and shout out to you too, Jack. Thank you for making that possible. Thank you for allowing
Absolutely.
that to happen.
Yeah. And again, one more time, we got to thank all you guys for joining in and tuning us. We love you guys. We just love you guys for what you did over the weekend. And again, we'll be doing more of that in the future. But meanwhile, we got to wrap it up for today. We are running overtime, as usual. Then what's new?
and we got to thank the most important people around here. Thank you guys for watching on Twitch, YouTube, and or listening on WRFB. We do the show without you, and we do it for you.
That's
So
right.
thank you.
I'm Les.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more news, sports, events, crazy wild happenings, and anything else we can bring you right here inside Trinity Avatar. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN and WRFB. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all then.
Bye-bye.
That was awesome.
We lived through another show.
Awesome sauce.
I'm going back.
I think
to bed.